No
Hello,
problem.
guys. This is Leo from Backgammongalaxy, and we have with us Doron Claxton, or should I say Baba Falafel? What's the story behind the name, Doron?
Either or. So, Baba Falafel is my nickname on Backgammon Galaxy. So, it originated from, I'm sure everyone that plays backgammon, it comes from the great falafel, and the Baba comes from Baba Yaga. So,
All
yeah,
right,
from John Wick.
of
So, I
course.
just put the two together and I became Baba Falafel.
No, that really suits your personality. I must say, it's not just a name. Like you combine two characters in one, and then you have your own personality. So it really goes well with your, everything. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
So, are you feeling great today? Because I know we both are nervous for this interview. So, how are you feeling today? How was the day like for you?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine, feeling good. Had a great backgammon tournament yesterday. There was a 32-man event that we held. I landed up getting knocked out in the semi-final, sadly, to those notorious twos that seem to be following me ever since Monte Carlo. But yeah, been
Uh-huh.
good.
We have to talk about that number two, in this session today. So let's start from the very beginning, because I want people to know your background story as well. So do you remember like when was the first time you had your first ever backgammon game, or like with whom,
I don't remember exactly. I mean, I must have been around 10 or 12. It must have been against my aunts. We used to go overseas like every year with my mom used to take us, and they must have taught us how to play. And then I remember playing my brother like on my grand's porch relentlessly and playing against my cousins who always used to beat us until one day they couldn't beat us anymore.
I'm sure. That's really interesting. And what was it like to for you to play backgammon at that very young age? Like what made you so interested in backgammon, Was it the competition or the strategy part of it?
I think it was probably a combination of everything. Looking back now, I love problem solving, I love taking risks, and I love the competitiveness of it. I'm a pretty competitive person by nature, so backgammon just was obviously a perfect fit. It's always been with me throughout my life. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember you sharing a picture of yourself a few days ago on social media where you're a little kid and you're
Yeah.
playing backgammon with someone. Was that your brother or like your friend or
That no, that was my brother.
oh wow.
That was against my brother. Yeah. It's been with us since childhood.
Right. Do you like really play with your kids, or like there's the separate part of your life where you play backgammon, but then you have your life going on as well?
So my kids are still pretty young. My oldest is 8 years old, and she's my daughter, and my son is 4 years old. So I'm trying to get my daughter into it. It's not that easy with my son always trying to disturb and trying to get involved as well.
Right.
But they definitely see me now as more of a dad than, yeah, backgammon.
Player.
Um, yeah.
Right. Could you tell me more about how do you sort of manage your personal life? And then you're also like, I've seen you're all around the backgammon community in your specific place that you live. I've seen you are like pretty big, you're a big deal basically in the community there as well. So how do you balance it all?
I think just the recent success was my run in Monte Carlo. That was probably what started it all. So I keep a pretty balanced life. I try to keep it pretty even. It's right now it's just really a passion of mine. I really love playing backgammon, love being involved in community, love sharing the knowledge, trying to help grow the game of backgammon. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I try to keep family, work,
Sure.
backgammon. Yeah, it's a juggling act that seems to be going well at the moment.
I'm sure. I mean, I remember like just a few years ago, lockdown happened, and it kind of changed the whole world, for all of us. And I guess that also must have impacted playing backgammon in some or the other way. Did you have any unique experiences during that
Cool.
time?
So let me start from the beginning about backgammon and Cape Town backgammon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So pre-COVID, we started this backgammon, Cape Town backgammon about 12 years ago. It started off very socially. There was the chairman, Nick, put out a Facebook post saying, anyone interested in backgammon, please join me. And a couple of us joined him at a coffee shop early in the mornings before work. And we all really loved it. It was really social. Everyone had a good time. Then from there, we started a league, or he started a league, and we used to meet each other weekly, play live games, and it was really, really fun. And then, like you said, COVID hit, and that changed the landscape.
Sure,
Everyone was pretty bored, they didn't know what to do, so we moved online. We started playing tournaments on Backgammongalaxy.
sure.
Um, there were a lot of tournaments being played there, and from there, we created Nick created a national backgammon online league. There was
Okay.
a league created that I think there's like six divisions now. It's still going strong. It's still growing and growing. A, B, C, D. I think all the way down to F.
Wow.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah. So he's done an unreal job creating this atmosphere, this community, and just growing backgammon. And
Sure.
I'm just proud to be a part of that.
Sure, that's actually a real big achievement because even though we have this tight-knit community in backgammon, there are so many people who still don't know about it, you know. So to have
Yes.
that societal connection with so many people, like it's a really big deal, you know, in a place where you're still trying to grow the game, you know, or to know it.
Correct, correct. I think I ask everyone like, where did you learn how to play backgammon and stuff? And it's all their mom taught them or their grandparents taught them. I
Yeah.
think very few people are actually like learning later on in life, which we're trying to break now.
Sure thing, sure thing. So you're telling me, I mean, you mentioned that it was always in your family. So like, how come? What's the story there? You know, how did it come to your family? Like your aunt somehow used to play. Was it always there, or they just took it from, you know, some cafe, or like, you know, how was it like in those times?
I think it was always there. They're from Iraq. They live in Israel. Um,
Oh, okay.
I think my mom even told me that my great grandfather was somewhere down the line. Her grandfather was a backgammon or sheshbesh, yeah, champion, I think. Or
Wow.
yeah, at his yeah, something like that. Like he won some tournament or I think it stems deep in the family. They all love it. From like I think everyone plays except for my mom. All her sisters, all her brothers, yeah, everyone loved the game. Brother and I used to play like almost every day for favors. And I think he still owes me favors to this day. So we used to play who would make each other breakfast, who would go upstairs and get something, you know, who would clean up each other's room. And it was, yeah, very competitive in our household. I think, yeah, it's
That's
always been like that. And even when I go visit my aunts and uncles and cousins now, they always want to have a game, always want to play a game. And they're like, how come we can't beat you anymore? So it's quite interesting. Yeah.
right. So do you still have people in your family, maybe the long lasting cousins who are playing as professionals, or you're the only one who are like taking up the
No, it's all very social now. It's all very social.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. So you're from Cape Town and you're a part of a really big community there. You're growing there. And you also mentioned you're working on some projects to put yourself out there even more into the world than just Cape Town. So do you think anything has changed the scene with backgammon over the years with only the Cape Town community? Is there anything that you have seen so far which is like drastically evolving rather than changing?
I think there's a particular thing that's changing. I think people are more eager to learn and get better, especially coming online. Before you played online, everyone thought they were pretty decent and stuff, but then once you play online, it gives you a breakdown, gives you a reading on how you've performed, how you've played. And I think it's quite a shock to a lot of people. I think they're always trying to obviously get better now with technology and playing and just having fun as well while they're going about doing it.
Sure, sure.
And yeah, and I think you also mentioned like there's difference. Maybe South Africa has a different style, you know, compared to Europe or America or something like that. but I think style comes down to each individuals and how they play. I don't think it's a geographical thing.
Sure, sure. I mean, everybody just, I remember I watched your last game, by the way. I was just hooked up on my screen, and you and Timo had a great match. What a match that was, and
Yeah,
when you say about when you're talking about style or yeah, it does reflect each and everyone's personality in the game when you're playing. So I guess you've got your own, and I would love to know what are some secret personality things that you throw when you're playing, anything that you have in your mind while when you're playing like big games.
I just I just like to play pretty aggressive. I like to play aggressively. I play intuitively. Um, I've got a pretty good feel of the game, and I like
Mhm.
to be aggressive and don't take my foot off the pedal. That's pretty much my style. They nicknamed me, the one guy in Monte Carlo nicknamed me the Honey Badger because the Honey Badger's got no fear. He's relentless, and that's pretty
Sure,
much how I play.
sure.
And then also a funny story, like you mentioned that you watched the final and you're engrossed to the TV. You know how many
Mhm.
people in South Africa have told me I've never watched backgammon. I don't even know backgammon, but I was glued to that TV for 3, 4 hours. It's one of the best things they've ever watched, and yeah, it's heartwarming to hear.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I am not a player myself, but I've been
Yeah,
connecting with the community even more. I have been watching some matches from really great people online. This is the thing about the internet. We have like great resources nowadays.
mm,
If you compare it to the times when you were growing up, backgammon was also just a part of doing life, and not just, taking it so seriously. But now we are so exposed,
correct.
So do you
Mm.
think that has changed the game for you, or you are still keeping your thoughts or the mindset from that time and just mixing it up now?
So I'm still keeping my mindset from that time. I still like to be creative and express myself. It's probably to my detriment. Like if I'd studied a little more or gave it a bit more effort, I probably could be a lot better than I am. And
Oh my God.
it probably landed up costing me. So it is what it
Sure.
is.
So yeah, I mean that's so funny, when you mentioned that if I had studied a lot, I would have done something better in life. So do you think if you would have studied something else, you would be a different person or a different career for yourself? Like or you're still gonna choose backgammon over everything in your life right now? Or would you be an
If I
engineer,
had a choice,
doctor?
no, if I had a choice now, I'd probably choose backgammon over everything now. It's
Right.
a means to help people now. It's a means to teach. It's a means to connect families together. There's multiple things you can do with backgammon that I never thought was possible 2, 3 months ago. And now so many doors are opening, and I'm just rolling with it. So we'll see where it goes.
I must tell you, Doron, you're all over the internet right now. It's either my algorithm or I'm telling you, you're a star and who's born already,
Thank you.
I'm waiting for you
Thank
to
you.
shine.
Appreciate it.
Right. So
Thank you.
I also happen to know while I was watching your match, I think Justin mentioned that this was your first backgammon tournament internationally. So that was like you made it all the way to the finalists. And what was going on in your mind at that time? Like, what was that like? How did you feel there?
So you correctly say it was my first major tournament outside of South Africa, and I
Mhm.
arrived with zero expectations. I didn't. I was just going with it, going with the flow, and then yeah, one thing led to another. I just kept on winning. Just kept on telling myself one more game, and suddenly, before I knew it, I was in the final, and it was like surreal.
Yeah.
It was like I was living in a dream for a week.
Oh my God, really? I thought you also did some
Yeah.
planning there, It's like it's not just luck, right?
So well, I played a lot of games. I played a lot of games online. I read 501, 501 Essential Backgammon Problems by Bill Roberti. I did a few quizzes, and I played a lot of 7 point matches against Falafel, AI Falafel on Galaxy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I played quite a bit of those before, and
Hmm.
yeah, that's as far as the studying or getting ready for it went.
That's really amazing. I mean, practice does make you perfect at the right time, and that was your moment in the finale of
I'm
World
sorry.
Backgammon
That's my
Championship.
son.
Hi. I mean,
Sorry,
we
that's
like to say
my
hi. He must be a proud.
Sam. Sam,
Hello.
come say hello. Say hello. Yeah.
Hey, Sam. How are you? Are you proud of your daddy being a really great backgammon player?
I don't think he can actually hear you, sadly, because I've got
Oh,
earplugs in. Just hold on. Let me. I'm going to
wow.
put it in his ears. Hold on, hold on. She wants
All
to
right.
ask you a question.
I would love to have a little interview with him. Hey, Sam, how are you? Can you hear me? Are you
Yeah.
are you proud of your daddy being a really cool backgammon player? Do you love that your
Yeah.
dad plays backgammon?
Not really.
No, really? He's always busy, is he? Yeah, yeah. I think Sam Sam doesn't he doesn't
I mean,
like playing all the time. Please give them some time as well, okay?
yeah, of course.
Thank you for letting them
Uh,
come in. It's really important for me
Love.
to know you from their perspective too. So where were we? About the backgammon
But
championship.
learning, yeah, planning, yeah,
Mhm.
backgammon championships, go for it.
So that was your first, and you did like more than good. It was maybe we shouldn't expect too much, but that was like really cool. Like you came out of nowhere, like you weren't there in any tournaments before, and suddenly this person named Doron Claxton is like in the finalists, and the match was crazy. So do you did you have like any mix of strategies in the last game? I remember it was like pretty, on the table, like you were like brutally killing each other with the dice rolls. So what was
Yeah, I
going
might have a little
on?
bit ADHD, like always trying to fiddle play. I need to actually probably learn to relax more and slow down a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was enjoying it. I was having fun. Like it was just an amazing experience. It's just having like I had like almost a crew there.
Mm-hmm.
Gerhard, Aviv, Dirk, um,
Wow.
Jeanette. There were a few South Africans also there that supported me from the start to the finish, and it was
Okay.
just incredible having them by my side. And they also helped a lot throughout the whole tournament.
I'm
They
sure.
like gave me advice and like they'd been there before, and like they like gave me a couple of words of gem. They like really were supportive and like helped me get through it.
Sure. I mean, that's where you really see the power, right? Power of having people around you. Like, it's pretty hopeful. And I think that could also change the pressure levels when you are in a really big moment of your life or under so much pressure. So, did it help you
Mm.
with the pressure at the moment?
It helped me leading up to it for definitely.
Hmm.
Helped me halfway through the final probably, but
Sure.
the last half, lack of experience, pressure,
Oh,
um, call it what you will. I just lost it. Yeah, yeah. The
okay.
inexperience probably cost me. Where he's been to Monte Carlo multiple times. He played an unreal match. He was super strong
Mhm.
and a worthy champion.
I mean, you are a champion. I believe the titles never decide who you are, and I think some of those moves that you made in the finals, the whole world saw it, and I think I wish everyone should see it, and we always can try again to achieve the titles, but the experience that you had for the
Yeah,
first time is
yeah.
priceless.
Priceless. It was priceless. Thank you. I appreciate those were kind words. It was priceless. It's sometimes when you lose, you really win, and that really feels like one of those occasions. And I
Hey.
came there with nobody knew my name in the sport that I absolutely love. I
Sure.
left, and now, like you said, on the internet, it's actually I need to pinch myself
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sure. I mean, if it makes you feel
Yeah.
better, I'm one of the fans too, so.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You also mentioned, I think in our earlier chats that backgammon does mirror life in so many ways. And sometimes you're sort of winning the game. We just talked about it. Sometimes you're losing. So is there any special moment in your life where it really felt so true to you more than just backgammon, because you are playing it and it somehow mirrors life in so many different ways? Did it occur to you at some point in your life where it made sense to you even more than what you are doing than playing or than doing life?
Pardon? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, last year I found like a patch on my daughter's hair, and it like turned out to be alopecia.
Oh my God.
So yeah, 1 minute everything's fine, next minute
Mm-hmm.
nothing's fine. So
Sure.
I guess it's sort of like backgammon.
Right.
Backgammon teaches you resilience. 1 minute you're ahead, 1 minute you're not, 1 minute like you're winning, then you're not, and then you got to fight back and never give up. And that's basically also how, yeah, that's also how I played the championships. I was behind in a lot of the matches. Every match I was probably behind. I just kept on fighting, and you just can never give up. And it's the same lessons in business, family, health. Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sorry about your daughter. I hope she feels better.
No,
Uh,
she's fine. She's on the mend now. Her hair's growing back. She's also a strong character.
I
Yeah.
am sure she must be taking up on her father for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you're right, games like backgammon I mean, you do learn a lot from situations in life as well. And so did it ever, teach you to be more patient while the situation that occurred in your life recently with your daughter? And did it did it really help you be a great father for them? I mean, I'm nobody to judge, but like, did it ever?
Yeah. I probably, in truthness, I probably need to be a lot more patient in backgammon, in life, and just over the board with my kids. Sometimes I am a little bit too hasty, but it's something I could definitely improve on. But being a husband and a father has definitely helped me, and
Sure.
playing backgammon as well.
Sure. I mean, I've heard this thing. I mean, I grew up around family, and then I had a different start of my own life. So, you have to go on your own path. You have to follow the calling, but then you also
Mm, mm,
sometimes have to keep and take people along, even though you both are at a different place in your lives. So that really does
mm.
test you in so many ways, I'm sure.
Of course it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's a trick question. I mean, it's not a question, but do you have like any
Go.
superstitious or ritual or like any trick that you secretly, do when you're playing, backgammon? Is there anything that you do like? Maybe you can just tell me.
Um, no, sadly I don't. I don't really have any superstitions.
Hmm.
Nothing like that, like over the board or that. But in Monte Carlo, I stuck to the same habits when I started winning. So
Hmm.
I used the same cup. I took the cup home with me. I used the same cup throughout, like from the second, third, fourth round. And I always set up the board on the left-hand side. So I was bearing off on the left-hand side. So I always try to get to the board first. Um, and I also wore the same clothes for every round when once I started
I
winning.
remember that
So,
hoodie.
yeah, the hoodie. Yeah, I wore it no matter if it was hot or cold. The hoodie never came off throughout all the rounds. So,
That was a part of you.
yeah,
Maybe that's one of your lucky charms
Uh,
you carried along. You never
yeah,
know. Never let go of the
yeah.
hoodie.
Never. Nah, it goes with me everywhere now.
That's amazing. I mean, you should start your own merch with that. I mean, people would buy it.
So
Cool stuff.
I'm starting on. So it's funny you said that. I'm starting. Well, I don't really want to talk about it. We'll see. But I'm thinking about starting a brand, a backgammon brand. So
Hmm.
yeah, we'll see where the road goes.
Oh, we wish you all the super magical powers in the world to be the most successful person in the whole world. I think you've got it, and I think you're already on the path to do it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Really do. All the kind words, everything you've said. Yeah, hopefully we can go far and grow the game of backgammon together.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely right. Like the other day I was talking about it with one of my friends, and I said, there are some parts in your life where you have to sort of fight your battles all alone. But if you're a part of community like backgammon, you have to hold hands in hands and then grow, and that growth is way different than just walking alone in your life, so
100%. Yeah, 100% correct. And there's a proverb that say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want
mhm,
to go far, go together. I
sure.
think it's something like that. And yeah, if we want to make it as a community,
Mhm.
society, it's a lot easier when you go together.
Yeah, yeah, I do really believe in that myself. Yeah, I'm also new in the community, so let's work together and make it great for everyone, like that's gonna be, if you can create an impact, not just by playing game, but as a human being, to the society, it's really, there's
It's
nothing better than that, right?
it's priceless. Can
Yeah.
inspire, make a difference, help one another. Yeah, it's an incredible. It's incredible.
Do you have any big plans now? Are you going to be traveling for more tournaments, or what are your plans for the backgammon specifically?
So I do have a lot of plans. I do
Mm-hmm.
want to become like a backgammon ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, try and make a difference. Try help grow the sport, grow the game.
Sure.
Um, I'm most likely going to be in New York in January. I think that's a big one.
Yeah,
I
you
definitely
told
got a
me.
taste for playing a tournament, and I definitely want to go try and play more.
Okay.
And yes, hopefully starting a brand. But let's see how
Mm-hmm.
that goes.
Let us know what we can
Uh,
do as a team. Galaxy would love to be a part of your journey as well. And I think we're all excited to have someone new rising up and, taking up, onto something that's a part of our community too. So we're really wishing you great luck. And I think we're gonna meet soon too. I'm really excited. I want to do this interview in person. It's gonna be much better.
sure, anytime, yeah. Anytime you want to, whenever we can, we
Mhm.
will. We'll make it happen in the future. We can even play a game of backgammon. You
Of
said you got to
course.
start learning.
Oh yeah, I'm not even a beginner. I am a very, very, I'm a baby basically. I'm hatching and I'm learning the game. So
Yeah,
maybe.
actually, yeah, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Sure. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this community. I'm enjoying this platform. There's a lot of potential here for everyone to grow in life and to do something that's more than just a job, but you're creating an
Mm.
impact in the world. So I really am excited for the days.
Yeah,
uh,
I think backgammon can teach that. Backgammon can do that. It's a lovely avenue, just like chess, like poker,
Mhm.
teaches you a lot of things. It's really a game of life.
Yeah. So can I take like a story for our Instagram? I'm gonna tag you in that, and like just a sneak peek of what we are doing today. Let me just
Yeah, let's
open
go
it,
for it.
because you're also a social media hero these days, and like I've been seeing a lot. So say hi
I'm
to,
trying. I'm trying.
hey Doron. So guys, we have some
Hello. How's
really,
it?
any message for our people on Galaxy? Say
Have
something.
fun. Enjoy. Say something. Hi, guys. How are you?
All right,
Um,
guys, we're
just
not
enjoy.
gonna.
Keep on playing.
Yeah.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, we're sort of live, not live, it's a story, but we're not going to give you the whole juice of this. We're
Okay.
just talking about something really special. Bye. Thank you. I'll post it
Uh,
later. So yeah, I think
yeah,
that's
putting me on the spot there. Yeah.
thank you so much for this amazing live.
Pleasure.
I mean, I feel like
Pleasure.
this was more like ice breaking between us, and then maybe we can talk better next time, I guess. But that was really fun
Yeah,
too.
it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it. Perfect. Whatever
Thank
you need, whenever I can help make a difference, let me know. I'm more than happy to.
thank you so much.
Keep playing backgammon, keep growing the game, teaching friends, family, having fun. Just keep on exploring and enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Don't
about
have any
it,
other word.
guys.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
about it. That's about it.
And life is
Uh,
simple. Don't make it complicated.
there we go. You know, life is simple. Sometimes it gets complicated, sometimes it's not. Just like backgammon. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, just take it easy.
You just gotta roll. You just gotta roll with it and have
Sure.
fun, enjoy it, and not take life or take the game too seriously.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's really important. Thank you so much, Doron. This was Doron
Pleasure,
Claxton,
Leah.
guys, or Baba Falafel here. Thank you so much for joining
Cheers,
here.
guys. Thank you.
Bye.